Hello YouTube and welcome back to episode 10 of this Discord.js programming series. In this episode we're going to be making a rank card command using Canvas. So this rank card's going to be nothing much, but once you learn the basics of Canvas you'll be able to make whatever your heart desires. So we want to install Canvas using npm canvas. That takes a while to install, but once that's installed we can then go ahead and create our rank.js in commands. You might already have this because of episode 9. This is a follow-up of episode 9, by the way. So if you have got it already, just delete the file and remake it. Now we want to import create canvas and load image from canvas, like so. And then we also want the message attachment class from discord.js, and finally we want path from join, like so. Now as usual we do our module.exports.run, which is the function that runs our command. Then we want the requirements, no, we want the help, which is for the help command and the command handler, and the description, view a member's rank. Then we want the requirements, which will be permission check-in, so doesn't need to be owner only. User permissions, none are necessary, and client permissions, it will need attached files since we're sending an image. And then the limits is our rate limit, so I'm going to set it to 3 since we're sending an image. You don't want people spamming that. And the cooldown probably about 60 seconds. Okay, so now we want to define our member. So as usual, first we're going to get a mention and see if we can resolve a member from that. If it can't, then we're going to try and get it from their ID. So that'll be arg0. And if it can't meet that either, it'll just return to the sender. And now we want that member's data from the database. So we'll be using the same keys we used in episode 9, although mine has changed since then. So if you are following episode 9, it should just be level, not level new. And then we want member.id. If there is no data, then we want to return a reply. This member does not have a rank. Now we want to create the canvas, so I'm going to create a variable for that. Create canvas, and then it's looking for a width and a height in pixels. So we want 1000 pixels in width, 333 in height. Now we want const ctx equals canvas.getContext 2D. And now we want to load a background, so this is a promise. Now I've actually made an image folder and put a background in there already for the rank card, but you can do your own. So yeah, we'll be loading image now, and we want to use join directory name. Then we want to step back into the image folder. Then we want background.png or whatever yours is called. And then we want to draw the image onto the canvas. X position, Y position, the width, and the height. This is Blazing Fast, a cheap and reliable hosting company. They provide many services to suit your needs, including web hosting, VPS hosting, and dedicated servers. They offer a range of VPS servers to suit your bot's needs, starting with 512 MB of RAM up to 16 GB of RAM. You can easily set up your new VPS, and Blazing Fast offers a range of different operating systems. If you're looking for Windows, you will need a 1 GB VPS and above. Perhaps €5 is too much for you. No problem. You can use our code VultreX to knock 25% off the price, dropping it to only €3.75 a month. Blazing fast stand out due to their incredible 980 gigabit per second firewall preventing all kinds of online attacks. Do not expect your service to go offline anytime soon. And if you're in doubt, just look at all these happy customers. Now we're moving on to our XP bar. So this is the bar that will gradually fill up as you earn XP. So we want to pick up the pen using begin path. Then the line width, this would be how thick the outline of the bar is. Then the stroke style would be the colour of the outline, so I want mine to be white. The global alpha will be the opacity or transparency, so I want to make that slight, like barely visible. So this is for the inside of the outline now. Then you want the fill style. I want it to be a barely visible black. Then you want to fill the rectangle. So it's looking for an X position, then a Y position, a width and a height. And then we'll use the fill method, and then we'll turn the global alpha back up to 1 so it's completely visible. Then we want to stroke the rectangle, which is the outline. So again, we're going to use the same X and Y position, same width and the same height. And then use the stroke method, like so. Now we're going to move on to the progress bar. So we want the fill style now, which we're now going to change that. So we'll choose a random colour, 67E22, why not? Then we're going to turn the global alpha into 0.6, so there's still a bit of that transparency to it. And then we want to fill the rectangle, so 180 by 216 again in the same position. And now this bit requires some maths. This is how we're going to calculate our XP. So we want to do 100 divided by, and then first we want to do the data.level times 40, because that's how much required XP it is from our previous video, times data.xp, and then times 7.7, since the width is 770, so 7.7 is going to be 1%, and then we want the height to be 65. Then we can use the fill method and put the global alpha back up to 1 again. Now for our XP text, which we placed near enough in the middle of the rank in the XP bar. So we want to define the font, so we make the font 30 pixels and we'll use Arial for it. And then we'll align it in the center. And then we'll make it white text using the fill style, and then we're going to use ctx.fill text. Then we'll use data.xp slash data.level times 40, which would be the required XP, and just put XP at the end so they know what we're on about. And then we want an X and Y position, so that'll be around the middle of the rank card. Now for the user's tag. So again, we're going to define our font. So the font is already defined here, so we could just do text align left, and then we're going to fill text again, member.user.tag, and then an X and Y position. And now we want to show their level, so we're now going to change the font to 50 pixels in Arial. Then we're going to fill the text. I'm just going to put level there, X and Y position, and we're going to fill text again to actually show their level, which again, X and Y position. Now we want to show their avatar, because why not? So we're going to use ctx.arc now for making circles. So we want an X position, a Y position, a radius, the starting angle, and the ending angle, which we use math.pi times 2, and anti-clockwise, which will be true. And then we want this line width to be 6 for the outline. There'll be like a little circle around your avatar. Then the stroke style, so this will be the colour of that outline. We'll make that white, and then we'll use the stroke method. Then we'll put the pen down since we're pretty much done now. Then we'll use the clip method. Const avatar equals await load image member.user.display avatar URL, and we're going to use the JPEG format so there's no transparency, so it does not look stupid. And then we can do ctx.drawImage avatar x, y, width, height. Now we want to create an attachment to send, so const attachment equals new message attachment, which will be canvas.toBuffer, and then give it a name. I'll say rank.png. Then we can do message.channel.send rank card for member.user.username, and then we'll send the attachment with it. Sorry, just as I went to test then, I just noticed I made a mistake up here. It's the other way round. It's join from path. My bad. Right, now we can test the bot. So here we are in the testing zone. So we tested the XP system in the previous video, so hopefully I could just do rank. And I get a beautiful rank card right there. And then I can check another person's rank. So as you can see, the XP system's working. And we'll just do one more rank check. And there you go, as you can see the progress bar works, it all works. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in episode 11.